Hey folks, I'm Rupali, your host, and welcome back to Crime Hack. This is part 17 of the story Mystery of the Catacombs Tunnels, so let's dive right in. If you're new to this channel, please listen to the story from part 1. The link is given on the top right corner. Now, let's begin. Naik Brothers and the Mystery of the Catacombs Tunnels by Rupali Rajapathe Roti, part 17. On the investigation trail of their first case about Aakash's beat-up, amateur detective brothers Raj and Sandy have gotten beaten up themselves. Now they must work under the spotlight where the main suspect Priya decides to join hands with them. Searching the site where Aakash was ambushed, Sandy can't find any clues, but Priya spots something twinkling on the other side of the road. It's a gold ring, very peculiar, which draws her in, but they can't consider it as a clue unless they confirm with Aakash, the victim. Upon talking to Aakash, Sandy realizes that the ring sure could belong to one of the attackers, and he is ecstatic. And now, Sandy immediately wanted to rush home to tell Raj all about it, but he had missed 2 lectures already. So, he rushed to the college first, where he sought Poonam out amid the crowd. Poonam was a good friend of Sandy's and was very good at studies. She had a sort of mirror memory. She could remember and replicate even the hand gestures made by the professors. "You have to help me," he came up panting. "I missed my electronics and statistics." "So?" was the cold reply before she started walking again. Sandy looked on unbelievably, then jumped in her tracks. "You know I can't understand a thing if I read," he protested. "Really?" He corrected himself. "I mean, the syllabus I can't understand. Other things miraculously get retained." She kept her face straight, but Sandy could see a smile creep in. "Enna raskala?" he snapped, and Poonam broke off laughing. "What will I get if I help you?" she demanded playfully. "Whatever you want." Then on a second thought, he added, depending upon what you want." And he grinned shamelessly. "I want a Cadbury, one for each lecture." "That's blackmailing," he protested, pretending to be offended. Then smiling, he put an arm around her shoulders and said, "I'll give you 2 for each lecture, Meri Ma." Poonam brought Sandy up to date. "Only this much was covered today?" Sandy asked in a complaining tone. "I got cheated of my chocolates for nothing," he said, and then ran away. "Bloody cripper! Give me my chocolates!" She shouted after him and started chasing him with a raised fist. The excitement finally died down when Poonam got her fair share. They then sat on the staircase eating chocolate together. "We are going trekking to Sinhagar on Sunday. Wanna come?" Sandy asked. "Going without Raj?" "You think? That devil will climb on my shoulders if he has to," Sandy exaggerated. "By the way, want to ride home right now?" "Lucky me. What's the catch?" "See, you are getting smarter in my company." Sandy showed fake surprise and then confessed. "Well, actually I have brought Raj's bike today and needed to fetch my own from some place." "So you need my help. Mind you, I am entrusting a girl with my bike." "That's because you know I can drive bikes well." She raised her nose in the air, grabbed the keys from Sandy, and took a lead. Together, they rode the 2 bikes to the Naik residence, where one was left, and then Sandy dropped Poonam home. It was still daylight when he left from there, so he decided to look over their own ambush site for clues. But even after an hour of searching, he couldn't find anything of importance. Is this what happens in a real detective's life? He thought, exasperated. A lot of risk and very little or no success? He remembered that the night before he had lost sight of the attackers just when they had fetched their bikes. So he sought the place out and spotted a picture lying on the ground. He stooped and picked it up. It was the picture of Lord Ganesha. Wondering whether it belonged to the foursome, he pocketed it, and the very next instant realized how stupidly he had acted. "Fingerprints!" You rubbed them off, Dumbo! He cursed himself for being so dim. However, he also realized that he couldn't request his father to get the prince off of it as well. The boys had just begun sleuthing and had achieved close to nothing. So how could they give any extra work to their father, who was a pro at his work and was busy all the time? With all these things running through his mind, he finally reached home. I have good news, bad news, and shocking news, he declared. What would you like to hear first? Shocking? Raj chose gingerly. I spent 2 hours with Priya today. Sandy paused, expecting an outburst from Raj, and he was rewarded soon enough. What? No way! Raj gasped, looking Sandy up and down as if it were a miracle that he was still in one piece. Sandy read his mind and laughed out loud. And I was not attacked. Then he recounted the day's events. How he learned that the news about Aakash had leaked, talking to Priya away from college, searching both the ambush sites and finding the clues at both places, his visit to Aakash, and his stupidity at the end of the day when he risked rubbing the fingerprints off the picture. Oops. But we also lost more than a day to search for the clues, Raj mused. It was sheer dumb luck that you found this ring there. It could have been picked by a stray pedestrian or by the same person who had dropped it. Moreover, I don't see any harm in asking for Dad's help in lifting the fingerprints off this picture. If we are lucky, we could even get a lead. Sandy suddenly gave a start. Whoops. My mobile. I had it on vibrator mode. And caught Raj smiling teasingly. Zip it, will you? Sandy snapped in embarrassment, then pulled the mobile out of his pocket and picked up the call. Priya? Hi! Didn't think you would call so soon. What's up? Priya was talking in a hushed tone, so Sandy pressed the phone to his ear and went near the window. The ring we found today? She stopped to look around, then continued. It belongs to a guy I know. So friends, if you like the story so far, please subscribe, click the bell icon, support the channel, and don't forget to share. Those getting introduced to this channel, please hear the story from part 1. Also, there is a lot more to come, like how to save yourself from being a victim or a criminal, what to do if you have already become one, how to get out of the victim or criminal mentality, what to do if you find yourself in a desperate situation, business opportunities with zero or minimal investment, so survival doesn't become a reason for you to turn to crime, and many such things. The main purpose of this channel is to help you in real life and in real situations. So, spread the word to everyone. You never know who will benefit from what content on this channel. The Patreon account link is given on the video. Please contribute what you can so I could produce more of such helpful content. I publish a new episode every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday with bonus content on other days. So, keep a lookout. Until next time, keep safe. Namaste.